術式順天青
Hello everyone, my name is Troy and welcome to Maximum Output Training. Welcome to Max Effort Lower. And it's actually been a bit since I've done a Max Effort Lower, a true Max Effort Lower on the channel. Just because, well, I'm broken. I wanted to share my progress with my upper body day in terms with my shoulder. And for some reason, I just never showed Max Effort Lower just because I have no clue. And also there was the deload and the active recovery weeks there. So there was no max effort lifting there. So I thought it was time to bring back Max Effort Lower. And it's kind of a little treat, I guess you could say, because we are doing a max effort single for conventional deadlifts. And I don't think I've ever done a regular conventional deadlift max effort on the channel yet. Maybe I have. Might have to go back to my records. But yeah, we are going to work up to a top single. And I've been working with top sets for conventional deadlifts for the last, this will be the 4th week. So the past 3 weeks, I was working up to a top set of 5, top set of 3, and then a double was last week, and then a top single, just because I really don't want to push my squat max efforts just yet, because I'm only working with 2 variations at the moment in terms of a pause squat for front squats and then regular high bar squats, and I kind of just don't want to like mess with that right now. So this is probably taxing my body in a different way, just because deadlift max efforts are very soul draining. So yeah, let's start warming up. I did all my warm-ups already to get my body primed. I warmed up with the bar. Let's do 135. Six, 7. Woo! All right, 135 feeling pretty good. I don't know how hook grip's gonna go, just because I bite my hands and my fingers and stuff like that, and sometimes I tear skin off, so it might affect how I pull today. So luckily it's not where I actually pull from the bar from. It's where I grip my fingers from. And I don't know, I had a hangnail, and you just know when you pull that hangnail, you think it's just gonna be just a little bit, but it turns out it's gonna be like 1 inch of your thumb is gone. So yeah, I'm gonna rest for a little bit. 225 next, probably for a set of 3 to 5, and we'll go from there. 225 on the bar, gonna go for 3 to 5, maybe 5 to 8 reps, depending on how I'm feeling, and then we'll go from there. So I don't know how I'm gonna do my jumps today. Just because it's been a little bit since I've gone for a top single on conventional deadlifts. As of right now, my best is 415. My all-time best is 460. So if I get 425 today, I'll be pretty happy. So let's just warm up and see what happens today. Okay, that felt pretty good. Locked in my lats there. Hook grip felt pretty good. And I felt like going for 5 just for a nice middle between 3 and 8. So we'll probably put 275 and do singles all the way up. I normally skip 275. But since I'm like still getting used to conventional, even though I've been doing it for 3 weeks, those have only been top sets. So I haven't been practicing conventional a whole lot like I would with sumo deadlifts, going for singles, practicing form and technique, doing singles, and then ramping up weight. Whereas conventional is just kind of seeing what I do on that day. Yes, trying to focus on form and technique, but I'm just trying to focus more on straining versus just the form and technique, which is kind of counterproductive, but that's okay. 275 singles all the way up. Hopefully I hit 425 today. Let's see how it goes. 275 on the bar, and that hangnail rip that I mentioned earlier in the video, since I ripped it last night, it's still healing. And by me pulling on it hook grip, I exploded it or pissed it off because now it's bleeding. So luckily we're doing singles all the way up. We'll see how this goes. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it's gonna bleed. It's gonna annoy me. Fuck it, whatever. 275, singles all the way up. Let's do this. Easy. 315 next. Gonna rest. All right, 315. Like I said before, singles all the way up. I don't know how I'm going to do my jumps. I think it's just going to go by feel and how I talk to you guys in the video. I don't want to drag on me talking, just doing max effort stuff. I kind of just like to like talk a little bit and then boom, 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 and then reach my top set and then maybe kind of like guide you guys along with my mindset. But yeah, I kind of want to really get 425 today. So 315, and I'll think about what I'm going to do next for the next jump. So let's do it. Oh yeah, that felt pretty good. Thumbs holding up pretty well. Let's do it. 365 next. I'm going to rest a little bit longer in between the sets. Maybe go about the 5-minute mark as usual. And see if I can hit 425. 365 on the bar, and I should apologize in advance and also for the previous videos if parts of my body is cut off. It's very difficult with what I'm working with here. If you're new here, I can only film from so much angles. So this is pretty much the only angle. And then, yeah, sorry, I can only do so much with angles. So if you can barely see what I'm working with here, I promise you it is 365. So you'll have to stay until I finish the lift to confirm the number on the bar. But whatever. 365, feeling pretty good. I slept pretty decently last night. Melatonin right now is my saving grace. I'm also implementing a nasal strip at night, which is helping me breathe because I think my nose is fucked up being half Asian in terms of being half Filipino. So if you are Filipino or have some Filipino relatives or Filipino friends, you know that us Filipinos have flatter noses. So I think that's really affecting my breathing in such a way, or my nose is deviated in some sort of way. But my nose is either congested on one side or both sides. And doing that nasal strip really opened up the passage, nasal passage, the airway, whatever you want to call it. It's only been like 5 or 6 days. I'm still implementing it, so I can't comment if it's helping my sleep or not. But right off the bat, as soon as I put the strip on, I could feel a little bit more air going into my nose. And it feels pretty nice. I can breathe a little bit easier. But remember, it's only 6 days. I'm going to give it about 3 months. The package is 100 days. And then we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I think that and melatonin is slightly helping my sleep, especially the melatonin. But yeah, because I've been sleeping like shit the last few nights where for whatever reason, I just couldn't get to sleep. And I'm tossing and turning, etc., etc. But whatever. Here we go. 365, singles all the way up. Let's do this. Moved pretty well. I'll take it. I definitely should have chalked up. That would have moved a little bit better. Now little smaller jumps all the way up. Still gunning for that 425. Gonna rest a little bit. 820. And yeah, probably 385 next. 385 on deck. Singles. Again, really antsy to pull this. Feeling pretty good still. Like I said, sleep pretty decently last night. Nutrition still on point. Still carrying a little bit of water from the previous weekend. Still a little bit annoyed. But I woke up at 147, dead even. So we is up, brah. Just got to lose 1 pound of that water. And then maybe I'll feel better about myself. I'm just kidding. It's just I need to stop weighing myself. But when I start bulking for real, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get up to like 155 by the end of the year. Just going by 250 calorie increase. Get a little bit more protein in my diet, a little bit more carbs, and see how that goes. Because how I eat now does not bother me. I'm not starving myself. I feel full and satiated the entire time. But I want to grow, man. And I want to get stronger and beat my 475 deadlift. I would like to bench over 255. Let's see how this goes. And squat over 365. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll shut up. 385. Woo! Felt pretty good. 405 next. 4 plates. Let's do this. Move slowly. Fuck it. 425. This is pretty ballsy. I don't recommend ever doing this unless you're a professional idiot like myself. So let's do this. 425, top set. I got this. Holy shit, that moved terribly. I felt it in my back, not in a bad way, but I felt my form really start to fucking break there. 425, 10-pound W at sub 150 pounds. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't recommend ever doing that. So I'm gonna take my win and we'll just go on to the next accessory. I'll shut up and I'll catch you for that. I am 1000% gonna feel that tomorrow, and that's okay. It's for a good cause, a little baby PR. We'll say body weight PR. I need to stop reverting back to my old 180 plus days PRs because those days are pretty much gone and dusted just because I refuse to get up to 185 in terms of that body fat percentage. I don't mind being 185 if I were to be all muscled up and being slightly lean. So that would be pretty cool, but I'm 147 as of right now, and I'm pretty small, and I've been lifting for 12 years, and I'm natty, and I'm broken at the moment. So we're just gonna keep chugging through. It's all good. So after 425, single, regular, conventional deadlift, feeling pretty good. It moved okay. I didn't like how it, how technique-wise, because as soon as I broke it off the floor, I could feel my back round. It's whatever. I'm not broken in that area anymore. I'm just broken somewhere else. Now we are going to do 3-inch deficits at 265 for sets of 5. Normally, I would go to squats next, but it's already on the ground, so we'll just set it up here and then move to squats. And then there's your spoiler for the next accessory. So we are going to do these. 265 sets of 5. These are being played out by ear in terms of weight. I have no percentage-based jumped on this like I do for squats and like dynamic effort work and stuff like that. This is just an accessory just to get better at deadlifting and kind of just grow my deadlift. Even though I said I don't do a whole lot of conventional regular from the floor, I've been doing deficits for maybe the last 1 or 2 months. 2 or 3 months. I did 1.5 inches, and now we're up to 3 inches just to make things a little bit more difficult. But I'm just ramping up weights as they feel, by feel pretty much, to see how it goes. So 265, this is a new area because 245 was really easy last week. So let's just jump up. So yeah, let's see how deadlifts go and see how I feel tomorrow morning. Fuck it. 265, sets of 5, 3-inch deficit, conventional deadlifts. That's a tongue twister, but let's do it. Okay, that first set fucking pissed me off. For some reason, I couldn't touch on this side, which you probably noticed, and I just kept missing it and it threw my positioning out of whack. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to keep this in the video because training is never perfect. So I'm going to clean that up for the next few sets and go from there. So I'm going to catch you for the next accessory. Deadlifts, man, just not my day today. So whatever. I'll see you for squats next. 3-inch conventional deficits done and dusted at 265 for sets of 5. Now we on to some high bar squats at 245 for sets of 5. This will be my first set. I am exhausted. Those deadlifts wiped me the fuck out. But that's okay. I think it was a bad idea to probably do deficits before doing high bar because now it's going to fatigue my back for high bar. But that's okay. It's still for a good cause. Let's do this. First set still feeling pretty good. So let's hope these move okay. Those felt fucking amazing. And if you're wondering how I can do barbell back squats with how my shoulder is feeling, trial and error. So it doesn't stretch as much and pissing off my shoulder versus if I do low bar. And for some reason, me wrapping my thumb around the bar versus like doing like a thumbless grip takes the stress off my shoulder. So it's a work in progress. I actually attempted it last week just to go in a low bar squat position where it's down on my rear delts. And I actually have to warm up to that a little bit longer so it's not uncomfortable or painful. Yeah, so I got these for another few sets and I'll see you for the last accessory. Last and final accessory of the video is gonna be hanging leg raises. I like doing these right after top sets, especially after deadlifts, because my back is quite fatigued and this helps decompress my low back. So that's why I largely do leg raises on max effort day to kind of take the pressure off my back. In this case, like by decompressing my back, and it helps that it targets my abs as well to help build them up. So yeah, leg raises, sets of 25. I do high volume on these and I don't like adding weight because I don't think I'm at that area of training abs in that way. So if I can get like the sling where I rest my arms instead of just hanging, I could probably isolate my abs a little bit better. But we do what we can with what we have. So strap up, hanging, and we'll do leg raises. So let's do this. 25, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I know I swing a lot, but the idea is not just to bring my legs like this where it's just hip flexors. My idea is to kind of like move my pelvis in a way where it scoops water at the bottom and to bring my knees as high as they can go, pretty much to chest level, and come back down. So it's probably wrong for some people. I like to do it this way. Like I said, if I get the elbow sling for hanging leg raises, it could be a lot different. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want some online coaching, there's some stuff in the description below. We can schedule a 20-minute fitness consultation, fully free, and hopefully I can help you out there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at maximumoutput_training. I've been uploading twice a day. Could be reels, could be something informational. I've been enjoying doing stitching and sequences after people's posts. So yeah, follow me there, and I'll catch you guys next week for another training vlog. Peace.